Hello out there in Lava Land. It's your captain speaking, Jeff Richardson. My wife, Noel, is obviously not here right at the minute, but we both wanted to reach out and thank everyone for all of your support in these crazy times and to update you a little bit about where everything stands for us and our industry in South Carolina and what it all means moving forward. I want to start with a quick metaphor that one of my banking friends used to help me get through some of the frustrations of things. It's like we're all trying to fly a plane and build it at the same time, and that's what this feels like. A lot of decisions are being made on the fly, and they're changing daily based on what we're seeing in other states such as Tennessee and Georgia who have already opened. We're actually pretty glad that they were able to open ahead of us, so we have the benefit of foresight to see what's working and what's not. What we do know is that at minimum the governor has extended this for 15 more days. So at minimum we expect that he will allow us to reopen in 2 weeks. And there's still no guarantee of that. There seems to be a very heavy side of our industry that is demanding our South Carolina governor allow everyone to reopen. And then there's another side of our industry that is satisfied with waiting a little bit longer. I feel it's important to start giving you a sense of what things are going to look like. First and foremost, I want you to know that we take this health and safety of all of our guests and of our stylists extremely seriously. My personal view of where we're at right now is that I don't want to stop people from reopening if they feel that that's their right. But if they are going to reopen, it's going to affect all of us. And so for salons and barbers, we are looking to the Board of Cosmetology and the Board of Barbering in our state. And just so you know, they have been mute on this entire thing. We are a high contact profession. I see in some states recognizing that this profession needs to be the very end of the rollout. So again, my only point is not to debate that, but to say that we all acknowledge that it's serious, and once you walk through our doors, we have to be as serious as we can with the procedures. And that's for you as well. And I hope and anticipate that we will start to hear things from them with enough advance notice so that we know what is going to be expected of us. We have an idea, and some of those things will include mandatory masks for all our stylists, most likely, at least initially, wearing face shields. Obviously, one guest in and one guest out per stylist. They will also be required to bring a mask, and if not, one will be provided for them at a nominal cost. We will be including a medical acknowledgement and release waiver with every appointment confirmation that you should be receiving through email. This will help us identify that you are safe to come into our space and that you are willing to acknowledge the rules and guidelines that are being placed upon us and you. We will take your temperature at the door just to show every guest that you are not having a fever or any signs of infection. In order to maximize our ability to have as many stylists working as we can over the course of the reopening, we are looking at opening from Monday to Sunday, from 8 in the morning until 8:30 at night, essentially 12 hours, where we can split shifts with sharing chairs. And we will be increasing appointment times by 10 to 15 extra minutes per appointment based on the sanitation process that we know we will be required to do. We really want to ask everybody's forgiveness in advance, because it's going to be trying to put 8 weeks worth of a full salon's worth of clients into the first 2 or 3 weeks, and it's not going to happen. We will obviously be trying to prioritize our guests coming back in the way we left them. So if you had an appointment and had to be canceled because we closed, you'll be the first people we call, and we'll give you a certain time frame within to respond before we move to the next tier of priority, which could be obviously people with existing appointments that also maybe end up losing that appointment because the new schedules are going to drastically shift our stylist's availability. So we will obviously try to get you in as soon as we can, as well as existing guests that maybe didn't have an appointment but are already guests of the salon. We do need to consider how we prioritize people who have applied out of salon color to their hair. If you can understand that that would require, in some cases, a lot more time to fix or to make better. And that is time right now that we are trying to efficiently use to get as many people back in as we can. Understand that that is not about punishing anyone who couldn't wait for us. We get it. This has been a crazy time, and people have been turning to trying things for themselves, and there is zero judgment of that. It really is more about rewarding those who could wait for us, because we know that we can get them in and out a little quicker and still giving you the service and the quality results that you've come to expect from Lava. Every stylist will be calling their own client list and working through that themselves because they know their clients better than anyone. It's important to also know that I am giving all of our stylists the autonomy to decide whether they are comfortable working on a particular guest or not. That's a very tough decision for us to make when we know everyone will be looking to get back in. We invite people who are not ready to come back when we reopen to stay home until they are ready. We will be here for you. We have some stylists that may not be ready to come back immediately, and that's okay too. We are going to give them a little bit of a window to give themselves some time to prepare to come back. So some of you might get in before others because your stylist might be more ready and some might not. For instance, as an owner, I won't be coming back at minimum the first week that we're even allowed to open, because I need to run behind the scenes and make sure that all of these processes and systems that we're trying to put in place are working. We just hope that you understand this, and please keep in touch with us. Keep checking our Facebook page, keep checking our website. And if you haven't already, we did make a video as a comeback video from us to you to let you know that we're getting ready, and it's had a little bit of a viral hit. So if you haven't seen it, please check out the link included with wherever you're finding this video and watch that. Thank you again. Feel free to continue to purchase discounted gift certificates on our website. If you have trouble with it, let us know. We'll call you personally and get that put in. And if you need retail, we are still offering curbside delivery to your curbside, but we are now limiting that to a minimum 2-product purchase, just so that it's worth the time for the stylist to go and get it and go through the process of bringing it to you. That's it for now. I promise you there will be more information coming. I just don't want to start creating more questions than I have answers to right now. Thank you again, and we will see you soon.